Good evening, children. Last class biology we have studied about transportation. Transportation is also called as the circulatory system. How blood circulate in our body. Okay. In that, what are the important components? One is heart, second one blood, third one blood vessels. We have studied the structure of heart last class. Next one, we have studied briefly about blood and blood vessels. There are different types of blood vessels, and what are the difference between arteries and veins? Very important in potential. Today we can learn the cardiac cycle. The cardiac cycle. Okay. Today we can learn the cardiac cycle. Cardio means nothing but heart. Explain hello. Cycle means cycling in the heart. Okay, what cycling? Blood cycling in the heart we can learn today. Okay, children? You know very well, commonly you have studied in lower class, contraction of heart, relaxation of heart. Okay, contraction, relaxation. Continuously heartbeat will start. When it start, when it end, in board exam they are asking 21st day. 21st day. Where inside the mother womb, embryonic stage. Embryonic stage. Very important amount. When start our heartbeat? In the 21st day. But some children, especially after childbirth, in our house, they are celebrating 21st day. No, amma. Inside the mother womb. Inside the mother womb. After formation of zygote, 21st day, organs will form, especially heart, start the contraction and relaxation. That is called heartbeat start. The 21st day of embryonic stage. Not in 21st day celebration, children. It is wrong. Okay, inside the mother womb. Inside the mother womb. Okay, some stories are there. 21st day celebrating. Why? What is the reason? That is different. Okay, but తల్లి కడుపులో ఉన్నప్పుడు, తల్లి గర్భంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు పెరుగుతుంది కదా 21 రోజు పిండాన్ని. తెలుగులో 21 రోజు పిండ దశ నుంచి గుండె యొక్క లయ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. లయ అంటే లబ్ డబ్ అనేది స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. It is an objective question. 21st day of the embryonic stage. When it is end, stop the heartbeat after death. When heartbeat will stop is that organism will die. Death. Up to death, continuously heart will beat. Continuously. Yesterday I explained heart is a cardiac muscle. It made up of muscle, special muscle, cardiac muscle. Continuously contraction, relaxation, contraction, relaxation. That is called heartbeat. Continuously muscles. There is no rest. Without rest, continuously working. Okay, children? Now, what is cardiac cycle? The contraction phase okay, the contraction and relaxation. Okay, the contraction and relaxation once, it is called cardiac cycle. One more question they are asking. What is cardiac cycle? The contraction, the relaxation once, it is called cardiac cycle. The contraction and the relaxation once, it is called cardiac cycle. And one more definition also it is there. The contraction and the relaxation atria and ventricle once, it is called cardiac cycle. No problem. Definition meaningful you write, you get marks. The contraction and the relaxation once, it is called cardiac cycle. Okay. Now contraction phase, relaxation phase, I want to explain with the diagram. Last class I explained internal structure of heart. This is called inferior vena cava. This is called superior vena cava. Blood from different body part to collect into right auricle, and here specially valves are present, enter into right ventricle. Right ventricle to blood goes to lungs for oxygenation. Lungs for oxygenation. From here to again blood goes to lungs for oxygenation. From lungs to again blood collecting to right lung, left lung. Blood collecting to left ventricle. Left ventricle in between valves, through valves, blood goes to left auricle here. From left auricle to left ventricle. Left ventricle to blood goes to systemic aorta or aorta, to different parts of the body. Okay, this is the information. How blood will circulate. Now, what is cardiac cycle? The contraction and the relaxation is called cardiac cycle. What is the cardiac cycle? I want to explain step by step. Okay. So first what happened, from different body parts to blood enter into here, right auricle. Right auricle to enter into ventricle. Right ventricle, same pure blood in left ventricle. Listen, first where is blood? In ventricles. Auricles to enter into ventricles. Ventricle contraction. Ventricle start the contraction. Blood goes to Here from ventricle to blood goes to pulmonary. Right ventricle to blood goes to pulmonary artery to lungs. Then what happened? Here pulmonary arteries will inside, especially walls are present, they open. Blood goes to pulmonary, walls to lungs. From right side, left ventricle to blood goes to system, two different walls. What happened? This walls will open, but here one more wall is present in between. Here I explained tricuspid wall, tricuspid wall. Yesterday I explained. Here also walls are present. What is this wall's name is called? Bicuspid wall. Bicuspid wall. These both walls what happened close. These both walls what happened close. That is sound is called lub. Lub. Close, no? These two walls, tricuspid and bicuspid wall will close. Otherwise, what happened? Blood will go back. So here what happened? Tricuspid, bicuspid wall will close. Lub. That is the sound is called lub. That is called contraction phase. Contraction phase is called lub. Two phases, no? First one, contraction. Contraction of walls. It is called lub. That is the first phase. Second phase. From here to blood water band, it entered into lungs. From here to different body parts. Then what happened? After contraction, blood enter into different parts. In auricles will relax. Blood enter into auricle. Then immediately blood enter into right ventricle, left ventricle means they want to relax. That is auricles. At the same time, ventricles also start the relaxation. Relaxation. When relaxation means contraction means love. Relaxation, done. These walls will open. Here what happened? This tricuspid, bicuspid walls will open. After relaxation of ventricle, walls will open. Then blood enter into here. Small sound we can get, that is called dub. Okay, it is a rhythm. Lub, dub. Lub means contraction. Relaxation is called dub. Contraction, relaxation. Contraction phase is called lub. Relaxation phase is called dub. Okay, in this contraction phase, there is some time. It will take some time. The time I want to explain. Contraction time is 0. I want to write here 0.11 to 0.14 seconds. Next, relaxation 0.272. 0.35 seconds. Total contraction okay, here contraction, and this is also sorry 1 minute. This is lambda. First auricle contraction and ventricle contraction. That is contraction of ventricles. Contraction of auricles. Contraction of auricles 0.12 to 0.14 fraction of seconds, and ventricle contraction 0.25 to 0.35, both contraction phase. Total, first auricle contract, blood goes to down, then ventricle contract. Ventricle contraction is more compared to auricle contraction. Okay, children? Okay. This is contraction of auricles, atrial or auricle, contraction of ventricles, that is 0.25 to 0.035. Approximately total contraction phase is, it will take 0.8 seconds. After calculation, 0.8 seconds. Okay. Now next topic. First auricle will contract, then blood goes to down, ventricle will contract. Contraction phase. Contraction phase. That stage is called systolic pressure or systole. Systole. Relaxation phase. Diastole. Okay, systole and diastole. This contraction, arteries contract, blood goes to lower chambers, then ventricle contract. This total is called systole or systolic pressure. After that, first after contraction of ventricles, auricles will start the relaxation. Then ventricles relax. That is called relaxation phase is called diastole. Systole, diastole. What is that pressure is called? Systolic pressure, diastolic pressure. Systolic pressure, it is commonly we are saying contraction phase 120 mmHg. 120 millimeter per mercury. Mercury level with pressure that can increase. Diastole 80 mmHg, 80 millimeter per mercury. Okay, systolic pressure 120 mmHg, diastolic pressure 80 mmHg. They are measuring with the blood pressure machine. In that mercury column, that increasing. First one, systolic pressure 120 millimeter per mercury, diastole 80 per mercury. Okay. Commonly, normal blood pressure 120 by 80 mmHg. 120 by 80 mmHg. That is normal blood pressure. Normal adult person blood pressure. This is also called as BP. Okay, I explain afterwards. This topic is there, but here I explain. Contraction phase is called systole. Relaxation phase is called diastole. One contraction, one relaxation is called cardiac cycle, or one systole, one diastole is called cardiac cycle. Just now I explained love, dub. Okay, one love, one dub, it is called cardiac cycle. Cardiac cycle is also called as one heartbeat. Heartbeat. One beat. It is also called as one beat. Once, one contraction, relaxation. Okay, these are contraction, relaxation of one's heart. It is called cardiac cycle or heartbeat. Or otherwise, one love, dub. it is called cardiac cycle or heartbeat. One systole, one diastole is called heartbeat. How it is occur? You know, sir. Systolic pressure 120, diastolic pressure 80. Numerator, denominator. You know very well, maths. 120 is the numerator, 80 is the denominator. Okay, children, that is cardiac cycle. Once again, listen. Cardiac cycle means first contract the auricles, then blood enter into ventricle. Ventricle contract, that is called systole. Blood goes to, okay, from right ventricle to lungs, left ventricle to different body parts. Then relax auricles. Then same time, it is automatically relax the ventricle. Contraction time, there's tricuspid, bicuspid valves will close. That sound is called love. Relaxation time, pulmonary valves, aortic valves will close. That is called dub. Opening, close. This is called cardiac cycle. Okay, one table given in your book. Do you know table very important? That is blue whale, total weight given, heart rate given, number of beats per minute 7 times. Elephant, number of beat 46. Total animal weight given and heart weight also given. Man, 60 to 70 kgs, heart weight 300 grams, heart beat 76 times. Here in board exam they are asking less number of heartbeat we can see in the blue whale, largest animal on earth planet in water. That is, okay, heartbeat only 7 times. Surface of the area is more. Less number of heartbeats, that is blue whale 7 times per minute. More number of heartbeat, smallest bird, that is called coal tit. Coal tit bird, that weight is only 0.15 grams weight, 0.15 grams. Heartbeat nearly 1200 times per minute. 1200 times per minute. Okay, less heartbeat, more heartbeat. Human being approximately 76 times per minute. Weight, you know, I explained already, 300 grams of heart. Single and double circulation. Double circulation or circuit circulation. Single and double circuit circulation. Okay, what is single circulation? What is double circuit circulation? What is single circulation? Blood pass through the heart once, it is called single circuit circulation. Blood pass through the heart once only, it is called single circuit circulation. Double means blood pass through the heart twice, it is called double circuit circulation. Example, single circuit circulation fish. Double circulation frog, snake in reptiles, snake, lizard, garden lizard, birds, all types of birds, and mammals. Okay, as per classification, fishes, in fish, only single circuit circulation. Why? Because fish heart divided into 2 chambers. Fish heart divided into 2 chambers. Okay. First, blood enter into first chamber. From here to blood enter into second chamber, and from here to blood goes to different body parts. Different body parts to blood goes to gills. Here, exchange of blood in gills from different body parts to gills. Gills to again enter into heart. You see how many times blood passes from gills to oxygenated blood enter into heart, first chamber. From here to enter into second chamber to different body parts. Different body parts. Different body parts to deoxygenated blood, it goes to gills. Here, exchange of gases in gills. Then from gills to blood enter into heart. Means through blood, how many times blood passes? One time. Blood pass through the heart once. It is called single circuit circulation in fishes. Next one, in frogs, snake, birds and mammals. Means amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. Higher animal, they divide into 5 classes: fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. You have studied classification in 9th class. Now you see here, in frog, heart divided into only 3 chambers. Frog heart divided into 3 chambers. Here, right auricle, left auricle. Next one, ventricle only one. From different body parts to blood collect into sinus venous. Sinus venous open into right auricle. From different body parts to blood open into sinus venous. This is called sinus venuses. Sinus venous to blood enter into right auricle. Right auricle to ventricle only one. Ventricle to blood goes to lungs for oxygenation. Lungs. You see, blood once enter again outside the body. This is one cycle completed. From different body parts to blood enter into right auricle to ventricle to lungs for oxygenation. Once blood enter, again it is to lungs. Again, this is the first cycle completed. Next cycle start from here. Lungs to oxygenated blood enter into left ventricle. Left ventricle to left auricle to left ventricle. Left ventricle to different parts of the body. This is second cycle. Means first from different body parts to blood enter into sinus venous to right auricle to ventricle to blood goes to lungs for oxygenation. Once it is enter, again enter into lungs. Second cycle from lungs to again enter into heart in left auricle to ventricle to different body parts. 2 times. One time impure blood enter in the heart, again it goes to lungs for oxygenation one time. Then oxygenated blood from lungs to enter into heart. From heart to it goes to different body parts. 2 times. It circulates 2 times in heart is called double circuit circulation. Okay, in snake that is also incompletely divided 4 chambers. In crocodile completely divided into 4 chambers. Now birds and mammals you can see here that the heart divide into 4 chambers. This is right auricle, left auricle. Right ventricle, left ventricle. Completely divided into 4 chambers. Superior vena cava, inferior vena cava to blood enter into right auricle. First, which blood? Deoxygenated blood means carbon dioxide contained blood. From right auricle to blood goes to right ventricle one time. First, from different body parts to impure blood enter into right auricle. Right auricle contract, blood goes to right ventricle. Right ventricle to blood goes to lungs for oxygenation. From here to blood goes to lungs for oxygenation. From here to right ventricle to blood goes to lungs. One cycle completed. First, from different body parts to deoxygenated blood enter into right auricle to right ventricle to lungs. One time enter in lungs, from heart to lungs. Again, from lungs to pure blood, again enter into heart. Pure blood means oxygenated blood. Where left auricle contract, left ventricle. Left ventricle contract, blood goes to systemic aorta. Two different parts of the body. Here this is enter. You see first we can start from different body part to deoxygenated blood enter into right auricle to right ventricle to lungs. Once it passed through the heart once. Second time from lungs to again enter into left auricle, left ventricle, two different body parts. Two times possible. One time deoxygenated blood entered in heart. Second time oxygenated blood entered in heart. These two times it is called double circuit circulation. Example they are asking in board exam. Single circuit circulation we can see in fishes. Double circulation we can see in amphibians like frog, reptiles like snake, lizard, garden lizard. Aves means birds, mammals means human being or mammalian glands contained animals. It is double circuit circulation, it is single circuit circulation. Board exam they are asking differences, maybe objective type or 1 mark question. 1 mark means blood passed through the heart once, it is called single circuit circulation. Example fishes. Blood passed through the heart twice, it is called double circuit circulation. Example frog, reptiles, aves and mammals. Okay, children? Next topic, evolution of circulatory system. Okay. Before that, one small topic, lymphatic system. Lymphatic system. It is there, one mark question in lymphatic system. Lymphatic system, it is developed parallel to the circulatory system. Circulatory system. It is present to the circulatory system. Okay, circulatory system is you have studied total blood circulatory system in our body. When they enter in the capillary, Yesterday I explained thin blood vessels are called blood capillaries. Blood capillaries are very thin, some amount of blood enter in between cells. In between cells. These are all cells. Okay, some amount of blood enter into intracellular space in between cells. That is called intracellular space. From capillary, from blood capillary. Okay. Then what happened? Here, in between blood capillaries, some substance are present, useful substance and waste substance. Here, they start some tubular structures. One side it is closed, another side open. Such useful substance except blood cells. Except blood cells, remaining nutritional substance, especially water, more amount of water by diffusion process enter in the cells. Intracellular fluid enter in the cells together form that vessels. It is called lymphatic vessels or lymph vessels. Lymph vessels. Lymph vessels are lymphatic vessels. The lymphatic vessels they collect the intracellular fluid except blood cells, remaining all sodium, potassium, calcium, organic, inorganic, proteins, nutrients, so many useful substances they collect. Again they pass to blood. They pass to blood. Like this means from here to they enter into blood. Again they enter into blood. This is called lymphatic system. Commonly, you observe you are doing long journey. You sat in position. You are sitting in seat without moving. Complete night. You are on berth or on seat. Morning, after complete the journey, you morning you want to wear the chappal or footwear. Little bit become tight. Little bit of tight. We can't wear properly. We can't wear easily. Why? Because this lymphatic system contains large amount of water that is called lymph fluid. That fluid name is called lymph fluid. Lymph fluid deposit in lower part of the body, especially in legs. Then little bit swelling will occur, inflammation will occur. Why? Because they are continuous long journey. We sat in one position without movement. Then what happened? This lymphatic fluid settle down in bottom of the body. What is there? Legs. They deposit. In morning, after that, we can't wear footwear easily. Little bit tight. Why? Because food become inflammation will occur. That condition is called edema. Very, very important. That condition is called edema. What is edema? They are asking one more question. What is edema? Large amount of lymphatic fluid deposit in lower part of our body, especially in food. Very difficult to wear our footwear. Little bit inflammation will occur in the food. Why? Because large amount of lymphatic fluid deposited in food. That condition is called edema. Okay, next. What is edema? Large amount of lymphatic fluid deposited in food. Without movement, we are sitting in one place. That condition is called edema. One more question they are asking. Next topic. Evolution of transport system. Evolution of transport system. Transport system, nothing but circulatory system. Evolution. Evolution means change. We are evoluted from our forefathers like monkey, we are saying gibbon, ape. We are evoluted. We are evoluted from forefathers like a gentleman. Okay, we are evoluted. Change slowly, slowly we are changed day by day, day by day. It will take so much time period. Same in transport system also evoluted. For example, lower animal unicellular organism. Unicellular organism. Unicellular organism, best example, amoeba, you know very well. How in amoeba transport system occur? By diffusion process. Simple diffusion process. Simple diffusion process. Especially in unicellular organism like amoeba, protoplasm shows natural movement. This movement is called Brownian movement. Okay, in amoeba, living in water, by diffusion process, high concentration to low concentration, or high concentration to low concentration. Okay, exchange of gases. Where? In protoplasm. Here, this is called protoplasm. Movement of protoplasm. This protoplasm movement, naturally it is occurred. That movement of protoplasm in amoeba, it is called Brownian movement. Very, very important. Brownion's movement. Very, very important. One more question they are asking. What is Brownian movement? Brownian movement. In amoeba, in protoplasm, natural movement in the protoplasm. What is the natural movement? Exchange of gases. The transport exchange. Where it is occur? In amoeba. In amoeba where? In protoplasm. In amoeba, in the protoplasm, natural movement. We can see natural movement in amoeba. Where? In the protoplasm, it is called Brownian movement. Brownian movement. One more question they are asking them. What is Brownian movement? Natural movement in protoplasm of the amoeba, it is called Brownian movement. Okay, children? Okay, evolution after that, you know very well, sponges. Here also, exchange of gases. Sponges are, they are in water, they fix to the ground or on rocks. Here small pores are present, that's why it is phylum Porifera. Porifera. Pori means holes, fera means animal. Here exchange of gases, natural exchange of gases occurring sponges. Okay, like this, all animals, just now I explained you. Chordata, fishes, amphibians means frog, reptiles means snake or garden lizard, aves means all types of birds, and mammals means human being, man. Here, two chamber heart, here three chamber heart, in snakes, incompletely divided fourth chamber, birds and human beings completely divided into four chambers. Just how I explained now, this is also very, very important. Fishes, two chamber heart, one auricle, one ventricle. Frog, two auricles, one ventricle. Snakes, lizard, guardian lizard in reptiles, incompletely divided four chamber, but in crocodile completely divided four chamber. Birds and mammals, they divide completely four chamber. Okay, children. Next topic, one small topic, blood pressure. blood pressure. Blood pass within the blood vessels. Blood pass through the blood vessels with a certain pressure, that is called blood pressure. Blood pass within the blood vessels. Blood will pass in blood vessels. It is called blood pressure. Certain pressure is required from heart, creating pressure. Such pressure they maintain in arteries and veins. Okay, that is called blood pressure. Normal blood pressure, just now I explained, 120 by 80 mmHg. 120 systolic pressure, 80 diastolic pressure. Okay, mmHg means millimeter per mercury. You know very well, in textbook given one diagram. Okay, blood pressure we are measuring with BP apparatus, common name, local name, BP apparatus, blood pressure apparatus. But scientific name, sphygmomanometer. Very, very important. Blood pressure we are measuring with sphygmomanometer. What is the normal blood pressure? 120 by 80. Below 120 by 80 is called low blood pressure. Above 120 by 80 is called high blood pressure. Both are problem only. Below 120 by 80 is called low blood pressure. If person's blood pressure above 120 by 80 is called high blood pressure. Both are problem for the person. It is called numerator. This is called denominator. 120 by 80. It is normal blood pressure. Normal healthy person's blood pressure. How we can measure? With the help of sphygmomanometer. Okay, children. Okay, children. Up to here, blood pressure you can read. Remaining, I continue next class. If any doubt, you can discuss in chat box or direct to my phone number. Okay, children. Thank you. Good night.